First of all, we want to consolidate the asset management industry. We want to ensure that there's compliance, there's adequate risk management, and then board roles are clearly defined and the boards are functioning adequately in their oversight responsibility. We also want to support market development with new products. So we are working on green bonds. We've signed an MOU with the IFC, and we are planning a workshop actually in the month of April. We will send out the invitations to relevant parties for that. We also launched real estate investment trust guidelines in 2019. We haven't received applications yet for that, so we'll be looking out. For those who are not familiar with it, the guidelines are on our website, but we will hold a session to educate the market operators on that. I've mentioned the private equity guidelines, but this year also worked on an additional incentivized long-term savings scheme that will create additional products for fund managers outside of the pensions regime. Then on institutional capacity, we are looking at a 5-year strategic plan. So for market operators who are listening to us, if you have inputs, you can send us your views on where the Commission should focus on, some of our strengths and weaknesses. We are willing to receive feedback and will engage consultants to help us to develop this plan. We will also focus on capacity development for the market and for the regulator. Then on regulatory reforms, I talked about reviewing Act 929. We want to boost the collective investment schemes. For retail investors, it's a great product because the objectives are spelled out in the beginning, and you know what the prospectus is, and they are required to report regularly on the portfolio. So we'll be encouraging market operators to do that. We'll look at the scheme framework and enhance that as well. We're also looking at the client segmentation of the fund management industry. So we see two broad client categories. There are retail clients and institutional clients. Retail clients also have two categories. We see the regular retail clients who have investable assets of less than 100,000 cedis. For those ones, we require that they only do CIS. Those with in excess of 100,000 can either do the CIS or they can be managed separately, but they have to have a clear investment mandate. And we categorize them as high net worth retail. This is to ensure that the kinds of protection schemes we have are tailored to the various segments of the market and that investors are given adequate information on the kinds of products that they sign up to. On the institutional side, we have the corporates, we have pension trustees, we have endowments, we have investment clubs, and these need to also have clear investment mandates and regular reporting given to them. So after all this, what do we expect to see? We want to have stronger investor confidence in the capital markets. We want to have an improved and diversified investment landscape. We want to have well-informed and educated investing public. And they want to have a commission that is enhanced with adequate institutional capacity to regulate efficiently and strategically. And then for the commission, we also want to have a higher profile internationally. This has implications on the capital markets, on the kinds of investors who will come into our market, on the depth and liquidity that the market will also experience.